Hi everyone, just a quick little impromptu video this week. I was thinking about what topic to talk about, and then it dawned on me that September is just around the corner. September the 1st is the deadline for the early bird pricing for our equestrian NLP coach practitioner training. So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it, because you can always go on the website and you can read more about it. But sometimes it's nice to just hear about it as well and just get a bit of a feel for what the training's really like. So the training is aimed at equestrians, and you can come solely as a rider, although you don't need to be a rider at all. You just have an interest in horses. The major set of other people that come on these trainings are instructors, coaches, trainers, because what they want to do is add a little bit of mindset training to their toolkit so that they can provide this kind of multi-pronged way of helping people with riding confidence and with riding performance. So it's not only to do with confidence, it can be helping other people or helping yourself to go up the levels. So this training, even if you don't know anything about psychology or NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, which is a form of psychology, then this is very much a course that would be of interest if you have an interest in mindset and the mind, and you're starting from a nice easy level. So it's not an academic training in any way. The techniques are really easy to learn, but what makes them so nice is that the manual is full of scripts that you can follow. So it's nice and easy, step by step. So you can use this kind of training for yourself, or you could use it either to become a part-time NLP coach or a full-time NLP coach, or you could use it alongside a current career, like being a trainer or something like that. So it's got lots of possibilities in ways in which you can use this training. What's nice on the training, it's an added benefit that perhaps people don't think about. So you come along to the training, you learn the concepts, you learn the techniques, and whilst you're learning the techniques, you start to practice in groups of 2. And one person's the practitioner, one person's the client. Now when you're the client, you don't role play, so you don't imagine a problem or an issue, but you use something that you've got yourself that you want to get rid of. And this works beautifully for 2 good reasons. First of all, you know what it feels like to get rid of something, and therefore when you do work with other people, you know what they're expecting. But it also means that when you walk away from this course, either as a rider who just wants to use it for their own personal use, or as somebody who wants to go on to practice NLP, you go away with a clean slate. You've got rid of all your stuff, because you can imagine this is a 7-day training. There's lots of opportunities to practice techniques, so there's lots of opportunities to get rid of your stuff. So that's kind of like a little added benefit that you don't necessarily think about when you come on a training like this. Now, the name of the training is quite long. It's Equestrian Coach Practitioner, Equestrian NLP Coach Practitioner, even longer. And that means there are 4 different certificates. These are professional level. They're internationally recognised. They're accredited by associated boards. Hi Kathy, nice to see you. Just had a lovely ride. Super duper, well done you. And it means that you get a very comprehensive training because you've got 4 certifications. So let me just explain what they are and a little bit about them. So first of all, you become an NLP practitioner. And this means that you have a way of helping people deal with a negative mindset and turning it more positive. You have ways to rephrase their thinking, if you like, to rewire the way that they think. The second certification is NLP coach. Hi Gabby, hi you. The NLP coach is using, and Lindsay. The NLP coach is using NLP and other mind techniques, but on a more long-term basis. So you may go to an NLP practitioner for 1 or 2 sessions, get yourself sorted, and until you want to move up a level, then you don't tend to need the practitioner again. However, if you think about coaching, it's a little bit like being a riding coach. You don't just go once. You might go to an NLP coach every month, every fortnight, and you're working together to build on your goals. So the goals go sort of in line with your mindset. So as soon as you achieve a goal, then the next one's set and the next one's set. So NLP coaching is much longer term, and it's a nice way to speed up your progress. So that's the second certification. The third one is timeline therapy. Now, very few people have heard of timeline therapy, but it's all about emotions, and it's all about dealing with negative emotions. It's to do with getting rid of beliefs that you have that for you are very true and possibly deep-seated, but other people might not agree with you. So you might think you're not good enough for something, or you're not worthy enough, or you could never do something, but other people would see it differently. And for you it feels quite real that you believe these things. But timeline therapy can help you to overturn these thought processes. The last certificate is in hypnosis, and that's great. You can learn self-hypnosis. You can also have clients coming in because everyone's heard of hypnosis. People know what it is. They also come in because, maybe they've had hypnosis for slimming or for smoking, and they've got an idea what it is, or they've heard of somebody who's had hypnosis. So you'll get a raft of clients as well who want and ask for hypnosis because they're a little bit more familiar with it. And it's also really powerful as a technique. So you end up with 4 really powerful ways to help the mindset of yourself, of other people, either in a coaching framework or in a single session. So it's really nice and really comprehensive. It's also a very exclusive training. Now, what do I mean by that? Not that, it's one-to-one. I'll talk about the numbers in a moment and the number of people that come on. But I mean that for the 4 certificates, this is the only course in the entire world that will do that with an equestrian bent. So you can find other courses that are sports practitioners, for instance. And they're great, but I think that because as equestrians we are mad enough to get on semi-wild animals that have their own brain, they have their own thoughts, can be quite challenging to get in some kind of agreement with them. I think because we work with those very special challenges, if you compare that to, hi Mel, if you compare that to something like rugby players or football players who want to use mindset to improve their game, they're not working with this wild animal. And so I think their problems, their issues are quite different. And if you went on a generalised sports practitioner course, it may or may not address those quite unique issues that equestrians can have. So it's 4 certificates with an equestrian bent, and I think that's kind of nice that it does have that equestrian, that equine link. So the kind of thing that happens on the training, so we get up to about 6 people, so nice level of people, so you get a bit of an atmosphere, but at the same time it's not huge. And I think that's a nice number because it means that nobody's scared to ask a question, nobody's put off by having a huge group or working one-to-one and being a little bit reticent in saying what your issue is, because everyone ends up with the same kind of issues, to be honest. It keeps it nice and friendly. It makes friends for life. People get on emails and get on Facebook and end up that they're really firm friendships. It also means that I can help people much more easily if the groups are small. We can have greater and more personalised, in-depth discussions on what the individuals want, so that's quite nice as well. Something else I should probably mention is pre-study. So because the course is 7 days, and I said you need no experience whatsoever, you just need an open mind basically, that I do a little bit of pre-study beforehand, so you've got a little bit of an idea. It's not so that you become an expert, but that you have a little bit of an idea of what's going on, what to expect. Maybe you've heard of some of these ideas, and so when you come to the training, it's a little bit more familiar, goes into your head a bit more. So what's the pre-study? Pre-study is a set of videos that you watch together with the manual, and there's a little quiz to fill out as well. So pre-study you can start any time. The next training is end of October, 26th of October, and the training after that is end of May 2020. So you can take, if you're somebody who likes to work under pressure, you can start the pre-study right away for the October training. You can also start it right away for the May training and do it at a little bit more leisurely pace. It would probably take you 9 to 12 hours, depending on how much you were concentrating when you were watching on the videos, how easy you just hopped and found the answers in the manual. So what else can I tell you? Really nice toolkit at the end to use for yourself personally, to use with others, to use as part of if you're already an instructor or a trainer or even a physio or something like that, you've got an extra add-on on your current offering. 7 days training is the current course. From May 2020, it's going to be an 8-day training. I'll just very quickly mention what that extra day is, and then I'll put any links onto the comments, and you can always email me or you can type a question in the comments right now. So the 8-day training, which starts in 2020, will have an extra day because I'm going to do some stuff that will help people if they want to do this as a business, even a part-time business, something at weekend for a couple of hours. Just a little bit of help from an NLP point of view, how to write stuff so that it engages lots of people with different mindsets, how to write stuff for a website, a Facebook post or something like that, a Facebook ad even, how to write a leaflet, what kind of things you need to do to get yourself noticed a little bit, because there's lots of people training equestrians in all different ways, and so you want to stand out now as something a little bit different because you could have that mindset on there as well. So it would be very much that kind of thing, a little bit of marketing, a little bit of ideas that work, and I can give you a whole raft of ideas that don't work because I've tried them. So you can kind of use what I've tried and not had wonderful results with, and you can also try the stuff that I think works more smoothly with this mindset type of thing. Okay, so I'm going to post the email link, not the email, the website link in a moment in the comments if anyone's interested. And please do ask any questions you want about this training. I think it's fabulous. I think it's the one training that completely changed my life. I went in thinking I was a rider who just wanted to learn a bit of confidence, and it was never going to work for me. Came out, decided to change careers, so it can really have quite startling effects on you, so beware, it might change you quite radically. Okay, take care, I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.